think come fight night, he'll be nice and calm.
Conor Benn is reportedly in serious condition after a shocking altercation with Chris Eubank Jr. at an airport. According to early reports, Eubank Jr.'s claim that it's between him and Benn is not hiding the dangerous truth behind the incident. Benn's hospitalization has stunned the boxing world, raising major concerns about how out of control this rivalry has become. Boxing professionals are reacting with shock as the situation continues to unfold.
This is between me and Conor. Regardless of what happens and how you feel.
Eddie Hearn is making it clear that legal action is now on the table. He's not just upset. He's dead serious about suing Chris Eubank Jr. if necessary. Hearn is demanding a public apology and a full retraction for what happened. Boxing professionals are stunned by the audacity of Eubank's attack, and the situation is escalating far beyond a simple rivalry.
Absolutely. You know, and I'm not suing. I want an apology, and I want a retraction of the comment. What you cannot do is lie about.
Johnny Nelson's frustration is palpable as he tries to make sense of the situation. The chaos and confusion surrounding Conor Benn's attack have left boxing pros completely baffled. Everyone is questioning what went wrong, who knew what, and how things escalated this far. The news is developing rapidly, and the boxing world is in complete shock.
No matter what drugs you take, it doesn't make you a better fighter. It might make you stronger, might make you fit. It doesn't make you a better fighter, and that's proof. You know, so until...
Duke McKenzie points out Conor Benn's major miscalculation and his clear lack of respect for Chris Eubank Jr. Experts are shocked that Benn underestimated Eubank, not just in the ring, but outside of it as well. The airport incident shows that Benn's confidence may have crossed into recklessness and that he completely misread Eubank Jr.'s temperament.
Style Conor Benn. Conor Benn's not a massive puncher, not even at welterweight. So really, he's kind of mugged himself off a little bit by saying, I'm going to knock this guy out. He didn't give Eubank enough respect. Like I say, he was throwing shots at several points in that fight, and he wasn't even looking where they were going. It was just like head down, just winging the shots over.
Johnny Nelson is demanding an immediate inquiry. Experts are stunned that such a serious incident could occur without proper oversight. The fact that Conor Benn was attacked on his way home raises major concerns about security, accountability, and professionalism surrounding boxing events. The entire boxing community is left shaken and searching for answers.
There needs to be an inquiry straight after this. Why, what? But that's what I'm hearing. This news is as fresh to me as it is you. I'm quite sure when this goes out, it'll be all over the place anyway. But all I can say is he passed the.
Adam Smith isn't sugarcoating anything. He's brutally honest about the realities of the fight business. Experts are stunned that this level of aggression exploded in a public place. The airport attack has taken the situation to a completely new level, drawing global attention. Now the implications for Conor Benn's career, safety, and future in the sport have become one of the biggest talking points in boxing circles.
Speak for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger. And
Tony Bellew stresses that this incident has completely flipped the narrative. Experts are stunned that Eubank Jr.'s attack has transformed a routine fight build-up into an international spectacle. Conor Benn's condition and the chaos that followed has pushed this rivalry into the spotlight, making it one of the most talked-about controversies in UK boxing history.
I think this fight's just gone another toll.
It's absolutely grabbed the public interest now to another level, hasn't it?
This is quite simply the biggest fight this country's ever seen.
Dave Caldwell underscores just how serious this attack truly was. Experts are stunned that Chris Eubank Jr. went beyond trash talk and resorted to actual physical aggression. The incident carries major consequences for Conor Benn's safety and raises massive questions about professionalism, accountability, and control in today's boxing world.
Not surprised.
Does that cross the lane, do you think?
Yeah, it does. Listen, the presser was good. It was a great presser, back and forth, poking each other, but not too far. But once you get physical and you touch a man's face.
Frank Warren makes it clear that the fallout from Eubank Jr.'s airport attack has thrown the entire fight into chaos. What should have been a straightforward matchup is now tangled in legal threats, uncertainty, and intense public scrutiny. Experts are stunned. Conor Benn's condition has added even more urgency and pressure, while the boxing world tries to make sense of a situation unlike anything seen in modern boxing.
The attack has damaged reputations and raised serious questions about how such an incident could even occur. What was once a simple fight is now a full-blown, high-stakes drama outside the ring, leaving insiders scrambling for answers and wondering what comes next.
Let the penny drop that the fight could never go forward, and some of the stuff that's come out since about people being, the board being sued and something and so forth is just a non-runner.
Eddie Hearn doesn't hold back, calling Eubank Jr.'s actions a bad, cheap move. Professionals across the sport are stunned that such blatant disrespect and recklessness could happen during an official boxing event. The attack was completely unprovoked and crossed every boundary of professionalism. Conor Benn's safety has become the immediate priority, and the incident has shaken promoters, fighters, and management teams alike. Now the entire boxing community is analyzing the fallout, how this will impact careers, upcoming matchups, and public perception. Eubank Jr.'s loss of control has created a ripple effect far beyond the ring, leaving the sport to deal with serious consequences that will not be forgotten anytime soon.
I thought it was a bitch move. I really did.
Have you spoken?
I would never. If you chin someone at a presser, if you do that, it's different.
Duke McKenzie delivers a controversial take, highlighting the business side of the chaos. Professionals are stunned that anyone could downplay the severity of an attack on Conor Benn. While the incident may spike ticket sales, the ethical and safety concerns are massive. This moment exposes the clash between sport and spectacle, forcing hard questions about what's acceptable in professional boxing. Benn's health and career are now at risk, and Eubank Jr.'s actions have intensified scrutiny. The boxing world is split, torn between the hype and outright condemnation of this reckless behavior.
It wouldn't surprise me, but like I say, I don't see there's any harm in it. It didn't bring the sport into disrepute in any way. This is the show business world that we live in. There's the fight game and then there's the fight business. And from the business perspective, that's probably just sold another 1 million tickets worldwide to people to watch this fight.
Dave Caldwell warns that Eubank Jr.'s attack was no accident. It was calculated and intentional. Boxing pros are stunned that anyone would assault a fellow fighter in public. This deliberate aggression is deeply alarming, raising urgent safety concerns for Conor Benn. The incident exposes a shocking level of recklessness, forcing the boxing world to rethink security and discipline at press events. Benn's well-being and upcoming fights are now at risk, while discussions about control, accountability, and professional conduct are sweeping through the sport.
Then it's not uncharacteristic. At the time, you're thinking it's like reaction. So no, it's not, because he premeditates everything, and it was funny. But I don't.
Bulmack points out that Eubank Jr. thrives on tension getting inside Conor Benn's head. Boxing pros are stunned by the psychological game spilling out of the ring. The airport attack is an extreme escalation, turning usual mind games into real-world danger. Now Benn must recover physically and cope with the intense mental pressure caused by this unprofessional behavior. The fight narrative has shifted into a psychological battlefield, leaving the boxing world shocked and debating how Eubank Jr.'s tactics could impact Benn's preparation, the matchup, and the sport's reputation.
He must love the egging and pushing him on. We talking crap about the fighter and, just trying to get in his head.
Tony Bellew stresses the serious danger of Eubank Jr.'s actions, leaving boxing pros shocked at the sheer recklessness. Slapping someone near the eyes isn't just disrespectful. It's medically serious and could have lasting consequences for Conor Benn. The comparison to varnish highlights just how fragile the human body is and why such attacks are completely unacceptable in professional sport. The incident has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, raising urgent questions about fighter safety protocols. Promoters, managers, and peers are stunned that this happened publicly and unchecked. Now all eyes are on Conor Benn's recovery and ensuring Eubank Jr. is held fully accountable for crossing the line.
It's a slap in the face towards the eye.
In the ear as well.
People have to realise that I've got 2 scratched eyeballs, and the eyeballs deposit the body, it never heals. Yeah. So the best way to explain it is it would be like varnishing a door, and the varnish comes off, and then you've got to re-put the varnish back on. Yeah, the liquid on the eye comes off in the cornea, gets damaged. And
Dave Allen drops a bombshell on the Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. saga, leaving boxing pros stunned at how badly things have spiraled. On paper, the mismatch is glaring, raising serious concerns about the fight's planning and fairness. Eubank Jr.'s behavior outside the ring only adds fuel to the fire, leaving insiders questioning how Benn will handle both physical injuries and psychological pressure. This shocking incident exposes cracks in fight promotions and management, putting Conor Benn's career and reputation at serious risk. The The boxing world is reeling. Never has a fight of this magnitude descended into chaos off the canvas.
A lot of back and forth between the promoters. I know you spoke about that before and doesn't do a great deal for you, so you say it was a mismatch on paper.
Yeah, I think it's a mismatch on paper. Of course it is. It's a fella that won a British title at welterweight, who hasn't boxed for a long time, against a faded world-class middleweight. So I haven't really got any interest in it.
Thanks for watching Ring Pulse. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and stay tuned for more hard-hitting boxing action.